and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 6 Experimental. This is episode 10. We're back at our quartz factory. Give me a minute, I might make this a little bit, well, let's see what's going on. So last episode we went across the desert, and we came back through the cliff, through the Spire Desert, and now we want to get coal power going, so we need to start that chain of events. So actually, we'll go do that first. So we're heading back to base so we can complete phase 1 with the space elevator. So we need to make those 50 smart plates and get them up the space elevator. Once we do that, it'll unlock tiers 3 and 4, which gives us the opportunity to unlock the milestone for coal generation, or coal resource, which includes a power plant, which will be our first automated power plant, and we'll get off biomass. So hopefully we'll actually get it made today, but first we gotta start with unlocking. Change the monument up a little bit. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Nope, ran out of. Let's make. So we can get a little bit more. Alright, so we just expanded our limestone a little bit, so that now we're getting, what, 20 a minute out of that, and we're getting 45 a minute out of this side. Alright, we're here to get smart plating going. That is not enough rotors. Get that going. Oh, how annoying is that? Alright. So we get those going. We need 10 more rotors to finish that up. This is going to give us, what, 20 for 4? Or 5 for 1? Okay, we have enough. We should give that a little time, this a little time, and that'll get us there. So while we're waiting for the smart plates, while we're close, let's see what all we got going over here. Check the MAM, check this milestone, the jump pads. Okay, so we need that, so we're not going to do that yet, because those are needed elsewhere. But we'll get that. I've never used that too much, but we'll make it. Did I just have another outage? Or did I run out of fuel? Nope, I had an outage. That was my fault. But that is excellent. We are full on that now. So we are just filling up all these machines right now. We made a total of 7 because we had to cover 190 megawatts for startup. But we don't mind this, hopefully, the last or the next to last time we ever have to fill these up. So, no big deal. That should cover it. So, because my machines aren't exactly efficient, they're not running at their maximum and sinking the extra resources into awesome sinks. Not all my machines are going at the same time, so even though all machines running is 194, I'm only consuming 155. But when you have an outage, your capacity has to cover your max consumption, because when you do a startup, it kind of surges all those machines' power at least once, and it has to be able to overcome that. So that's why I made 3 extra biomass burners, and we're running okay now. Check the research. Let's see, how do we make those? Okay, they're not there. We just need any kind of protein. Alright. So we got the organic data capsules, so let's see what this is. Okay, I guess it just unlocks the rebar gun. You can open that fairly soon. Alright, check on all these. Don't have rebar yet. Don't have plastic. We do have Caterium. We need to go get that going. Oh wow, Blade Runners. I forgot about those. We also need silica. And let's see what the Blade Runners cost. 3 rotors, it's nothing. I think that was enough. Yep. Alright, so Blade Runners are unlocked. So yeah, this is our regular speed, our regular jump. And we put these on our legs. Now that's our speed and our jump. So that really helps exploring, it helps building. We're just faster now. So glad to have those. We need steel for all this. So that, and then pretty much done for now. Ah, so much faster. Forget. So it needs 10 more. Alright. So we need 34 more. 2 per minute. Is that 17? 17 minutes. We'll have our smart plates. My plan here is to, wait for the smart plating and just get something built while we're waiting. And I'm not going to talk too much, and then I'll just talk about it at the end. Right here, these are good. What's wrong here? While we're waiting for the smart plating, I just went and built miners on all the mines around the starter base, just so we don't forget about them. I'll go check the smart plates in just a minute. While we're waiting, let me get stuck on this wall. Oh no. Okay, that could have been worse. Give me a second, let me transfer some of this out. We need to fix these soon. Oh no, why don't we have power? Alright. While we're waiting, realized the power was off here, so we got that turned on. And we have 5 tickets. Oh, maybe we don't have enough power. We will in just a minute. Man, what is that? 6 outages? Let's see what we can buy, and then we'll probably be ready. Man, forget how far you can jump. I do want these signs soon. Wouldn't mind windows. Gonna need those soon. Alright, I think I want to buy the conveyor lift holes. And I guess the concrete walls. So, conveyor lift holes. Oh, we really need a place to be our stuff. Wonder if I could make a spot for that soon. Not gonna get a chance to just yet, so let me just show you here. Oh, and once you have different materials, you can have a certain one, or you can bring a different one, or you can do no filter, and it'll show you all types. So that's what they look like. So you can maybe do something like that. Maybe even put another white layer on top of this one. Looking for Vikings music, which would be welcome. Alright, that gives the base a little more texture. Smart plates have to be close by now. Let's go check on that. That's it. Alright, we have our 50 smart plates. Fill these up a little. So we have our 50 smart plates. So we're gonna go load the elevator. And we're here. Alright, so we're ready to unlock tier 3 and 4. It takes 50 smart plates. We have the smart plating. Now we just need to load it, seal it, and send it off up the elevator.
Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
And that's our first delivery. So our next one, Project Assembly Framework, unlocks tier 5 and 6, so you have to make these 3 parts. We haven't even unlocked this recipe yet.
Harvest.
So let's go look at the milestones, see what we need. Alright, we still haven't gotten jump pads. We can probably get that pretty soon. We have rotors always making now. But let's see. That is what we want. Coal power. It's going to give us a coal generator. It's going to give us a coal scanner. It also opens up our first fluid, which is water, using a water extractor and pipelines. You provide the coal generator with the water it needs. So this takes 2 inputs, a water and a conveyor belt, bringing in coal. So that's what we want. We can also open up truck stations. Also nice to get the extra inventory slots. And then steel. This will probably be our second one to unlock. Steel's pretty important for everything. Miner Mark II comes in tier 4 with more parts. Xenobasher, this is something we'll hop onto 4 and get before, hell, maybe even before the jump pad. Just to get a better weapon, and it gets us an extra hand slot. Hypertubes, that's another one that's super important. Another reason we need steel quick, so we can get through everything we need. to unlock hypertubes. Man, all these are good. It's funny. Conveyor belts, bigger storage, power storage. So yeah, lots of great things. Lots of good things to be upgrading for in the next couple tiers. So we're up to 130. We could be automating these, but wouldn't mind doing that right now. Let's see what we got going on here. 120 a minute. That's pretty good. This is 120 minute too, I believe. So we could use either of these. What I'm thinking is we could use either of those to produce a smaller building back here that's producing the materials we need for here. I think that's worthwhile. We're going to want a lot of reinforced plates to upgrade pretty much this whole starter base to tier 2 belts. And the same anywhere we go down now. Our capacities are going up. We want to start making a little bigger because we're about to have coal power, so we don't have to worry about filling up biomass every time biomass burners get low, and so we can start thinking about expansion. So I guess this is our first step towards expansion. I'm going to keep this iron. We can add it to that building. So we'll use this iron. This building is 1. I'll get it. Okay, so it's 6 across, doesn't have a true middle for us to tear a door down. So for now we do it like that. Put them in separate. I'm trying to think of where I want. I think I want it right there. Trying to think of how I want to come off, how I want to get the belts into their place. Something like that'll work for now. Pretty soon we're going to just switch to all concrete. Preferred material. No, we'll just do all. We're going to replace 8 and 6 with the concrete versions. Mostly just because I like them better. Not quite tall enough. Let's see how far it goes, I guess. That's not bad. This looks like all stuff we could probably build on. You know, come to think of it, this is a bigger project than we probably want to do before we get um, the coal going. So maybe we leave this for now. Work on setting it into the actual ground later. So we can do this corner now. So once we get that going, we can drop in our resources here into each machine. We could probably back these machines up to the back wall, and we can add at least one more. We could do four, yeah, four right against each other. But that gets us that. And that gets us that. We can unlock coal power. Nothing to it.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Alright, so we have unlocked coal. Let's see what all we can make. So, the water extractor. That's going to go into any body of water that's big enough to fit that square. It's got a head lift of 10 meters. That's how high it can go from the point that it's pulling the water from. Same thing with pumps. That might be 10, that might be 20 meters. Got the coal generator. Let's see if we got 4. There we go. There's our coal generator. Can't tell if that's new. That looks new to me. Or I'm wrong. So let's see what it takes. Pretty sure it's 15 and 45. So yeah, you need 45 cubic meters a minute. That's our water consumption. And then it doesn't say, but I know it's 15. So with 15 pieces of coal per minute, with a belt of 120, we can get 8 machines built. And then just from previous playthroughs, to get 8 machines running on water, that's 45. At 2 is 90. 4 is 180, so it's 360 total. So we can get 360 off of 3 water extractors. So we're gonna need to build, or we don't need to, we can build 8 of these if we have a pure coal source. And then we need to hook up 3 water extractors to power those. So we'll get going on that in a little bit. We'll go down to the area where we're going to build our coal plant. Coming up. As soon as we get steel, we can start messing around with weapons. get steel, we can make the steel pipes, and then we can make the detonator and the Nobelisk, and then just a short crystal oscillators move us into the Pulse Nobelisk. So maybe we should aim for that, and we'll also aim for the Explorer. That'll be our next kind of goals, going down into the MAM research. And just so we have enough for that, so let's get our pocket dimension a little more open. So it's gonna 6 more, that's gonna fill up our 5th row. Alright, now we can carry more. So I think we want at least 4 of these to make up for what we're using here. What? 240. Then we're also going to add the power usage of the water extractors, which I don't remember. 20 megawatts. If we have 4, that's 60. So just that. I'm sorry, if we have 3, that's 60. So just the 60 plus the 240. Well, I guess we're using 221, which is even better, because then the 60, the water extractors, puts us at 281, and then the coal miner will be another 5. So that still keeps us under. So our first goal will be 4, and then obviously we'll expand that to 8 pretty quickly, but we'll get that going just so that we can replace our biomass. So 4 coal generators, we're going to need 80 reinforced plates, 40 rotors, let's just say 2 for now, that'll get us going on these. Yeah, see, so our needs are going up pretty quick. Oh wow, we haven't even started at copper sheets. Okay, so that means before, I guess we could always do them by hand. I mean, obviously we should really have them set up, but we just need 40 to get started. How much is the pipe cost? Yeah, it's gonna get expensive fast. We need to make copper sheets. Okay, so we're gonna do that first. I mean, I guess for now, we can at least get them going. Three more coupons. We have one in storage, so that'll give us up to 4. Let's see what that's doing to our power, because we're getting rid of it. 122. Well, it's hard to tell. At some point we'll have a goal in this game to get all of our machines running 100% of the time, full efficiency. Have it all timed out and worked out, and then your consumption line is much straighter than that. But for now, we're just getting away from biomass. good kill. Dove on that dude. So one of the things I've kept forgetting to do is make signs, so I finally made a few. I feel like 3 people kind of jump-started the comments section on my videos, so I put their names on the first signs. So this is the Mavros Quartz, and so I'll just do something like this for each one. Each building will kind of have what its production is, and the signs will get better later. We just bought the cheapest ones just so we could start labeling things and just so we could start remembering the numbers. So yeah, that'll be our first one, and then let's go see the other 2. So our second one is Dawn's Biofuel with 240 megawatts with the 8 biomass burners. Can produce up to 360 biomass and 60 biofuel per minute. Alright, and then the final one is the maximum copper zone. That's where we're going to have these 3. I don't have the parts yet because I just started redesigning it. We'll put all the smelters up there. We're going to merge them all into a line that goes that way and comes down, and we'll see however many constructors we can fit down here to make those 3 parts. So yeah, with those signs done, I think we're going to have to call it an episode. There's no way we have time to do the coal without this video going over close to an hour, and I was trying to avoid that after how long the last video went. So yeah, we're going to end it there. We'll do coal power as soon as the next episode starts. We'll make sure we have all this filled up so that we're ready to go. So yeah, thank you for joining. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.